Kyle Laird and Kyle Clarke checking in. The two Kyles, vocalist and drummer. So just wanted to come on, do a hangout with you guys and give you an update as well. We just dropped the 2013 album called Alpaca Attack. We just dropped that on YouTube. So it's not a new album. Some people were thinking that it is. It's an old album just there for you guys because it's not on streaming platforms anymore. But you can always listen to it there now.
Yeah. Hell yeah. If you missed it, you can jam it there on the YouTuber.
And I think we had a few new people in chat. Who was that? Ivana, big welcome. First stream with As the Structure Fails.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers. We're going elegance, and you even got a ding on that.
Yeah, I hit it off the glass here.
Today is a good day.
Today we're feeling a bit Italian, actually, if we're going to talk about how we feel.
That's right.
Kyle's got his beater on. We got a little bit of red wine. And his hair is showing a little bit on his chest. That's as Italian as it gets.
That is right. Eugenie, how are you? David, Carrie. I just ate 2 stuffed peppers, and I don't know where I fit them, honestly.
We've been there.
Been there for sure.
Stuffed peppers are good shit.
I think Carrie said she was busting out Fireball. Brad's got Coors Light. Don't do a Jack Sparrow when the rum is gone.
A Jack Sparrow.
I remember that. That's some type of line. Where's the rum? I think he's saying, right? In that movie.
Maggie's missing the pasta. We're missing pasta. You're right. Where's the pasta, man?
Liggers 87. First time. This is cool. We got some first timers around here.
Hey, and
there's our boy.
It's Jace.
Jace, buddy. Ultras Ferta.
If you guys missed it, Jace, he's been stickering toilet paper stalls lately.
Yeah, so
or like the toilets. Yeah, you tell him.
Josh is on a mission, basically trying to spread the good word of As the Structure Fails. And now he sent us a photo of a bathroom toilet paper. What would you call that? Holder? Yeah, dispenser with our sticker on it. So now every time he pastes it somewhere, we're going to share it on social media.
Yeah, you tag us, we'll share it. When I mean physically tagging on stalls, venues, wherever. It's pretty cool to see our stickers getting out there that we send.
Okay. Yeah, go Josh. There we go. Let's get some horns up in the chat for Jace. And we got to get him back into another live stream.
Oh,
those chugs, dude, were incredible.
Josh was tanking that.
It made me feel, I was like, man, I got nothing on this guy.
He's a legend, man. Brittany. Joshua says he's got more. He's going to be tagging hard out there. Slapping our sticker on stuff. That's cool, man.
He's building our Quebec scene.
Yeah, he's marketing us heavy.
Josh is out in Quebec, in the province where Eugenie's actually from. So the primary language is French. The secondary language is English. It's a big province in Canada.
Yeah, I think Eugenie sent me a message the other day. It said Tabernacle. That was cool.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. I better get some more. Yeah, man, we gotta load up the gang with some new stickers, and they can start spreading the word.
Hell yeah! Yeah, Carrie. Legends in here. Felicia, David, Carrie,
Man,
Valerie.
what a beautiful, beautiful day.
You guys are Canadian, if I remember correct. Can't you tell from the accent? I think we've been
Well,
dropping the A's, A's after everything we say.
oh, shut this. There we go. Oh, this is lounging at its finest here.
Jeff likes your view out there.
Oh yeah.
He lives in the rainforest.
Yeah, beauty day. And hey, big shout out to anyone that's got a star beside their name, because it shows that you're supporting us not only with Patreon or Inner Circle, but also that you're a channel member. So that's super cool. And we have a few different memberships. You can join all of them or you can join one of them. So that's just the way that it is in this day and age, ain't it?
The way she goes, brother.
It's a WSG Media.
Yeah. Way she goes.
Brittany, there's a join button beside our. I think you'd have to go to our channel. You could do it after the live, and you can join channel memberships. And then like the color changes for how many months you stay on, kind of thing. You and
And yeah,
Oakland Sky.
yeah, we know those guys.
Yes.
Hell yeah, both brother fronted bands, and they're twin brothers. Yeah, you're right. They're awesome, man. They have some dope music and seem like really nice guys.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool. It's definitely gonna happen at some point. Magnets. That would be cool, actually. Fridge magnets. HSF.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
KJ. Sounds good. Let's go. And what? So it's a Thursday, and Clarke and I decide to come on a live stream with Italian wines. Something's going on.
Yeah,
We're
we were feeling Italian today.
we're trying to live the high life, I guess, as they say.
Yeah, sunsets.
We're doing decent, not too good. We're doing decent, not too good. We're doing medium, I'd say.
Medium.
Yeah, we're a nice medium.
What
What
got done today? Holy. Lots of communication, lots of live rig setup stuff. A
I
lot of
fixed
calls.
I fixed the website issue that we had. So on asthestructurefails.com, I fixed some issue that we had. But everything's moving along, which is super cool. Next song is June 20th. Hell or High Water cover song. Bailey Zimmerman did the original, and we made it heavy. So you guys, if you're in the inner circle or a channel member, you'll hear it early. If not, then you'll hear it June 20th. And Clarke and I both think that it's like absolute banger. So you
Definitely.
guys,
I
you'll
think
have
you
to
guys
tell
will
us
like it.
once it comes.
It's got a lot of emotion in it. It's a banger, man.
Oh, it sure is.
Look at these horns and flames in here. You guys are fired up.
Yeah, Carrie, that is the plan. That is the plan. Diane, oh, you've seen him. Very cool. Do you know the song? Okay, that's a good question, actually. Do you even know the 25 in the chat? Do you know the song Hell or High Water? I can do a poll.
Caught it. Woo!
would be cool if I could. You know what? I could probably set one up on my computer. But if you let me know in chat, then you can save me a trip from walking over there.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's Italian.
Yeah, I'm trying to go lazy here. You guys know me.
Italy.
Yes, not sure. Yep. Okay, well, definitely some of the gang knows it, some don't. Fair enough.
Heart support. Yeah, that's Jake from ABR's company, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's a great idea. Well, I'll look into that, see if we can get our music featured with heart support. I feel like that would fit in really well. Sounds super familiar, so I probably listened to it at one time. Cool. Yeah, I know.
Doesn't that look like our next album cover, my screen?
Are you in Italy, dude?
I might be in Italy. You know, if I'm not in Italy, I'm in a delusion because I'm in Italy in my mind.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Everyone
So
knows.
if I believe it, it's real. You know, that's how it works.
Yeah, fully. So we're in Italy today.
I was just kidding around, going, "This is our next album cover."
Oh, I just needed a little bit of blood and skulls in the sky, and you're good, dude.
And what else we got going on? The 21st, June 21st, we are doing the Hell or High Water song launch party. So around here, if you guys didn't know, we do a live stream the day after our songs come out. So our songs come out on Fridays, and then Saturday we party. So you can expect that for every month moving forward. And that's basically our mission, to make sure that we can deliver a new song, and then we all get together, roughly speaking, once a month. Clarke and I do random one-offs like this. So if you got in, let's go.
This is niche, as they say.
Right. But traditionally speaking, we do like one big one each month. And after that stream ends, it's about usually an hour. After that stream ends, we're going to go to like a private jam session. So that's where there's a ticket that you could basically buy for like $7, and you just support us. And we actually play like a full live jam session on stream. So you're not going to want to miss that. First stream's at 7 p.m. and then the after party jam is at 8:30 Eastern.
Yeah, that's going to be cool, man. We've got it dialed now. We fixed some problems we were having, and the jam's going to be dope. It's dialed.
Yeah. Bought a new computer, bought like a bunch of new technology. So first one was cool, and the next one, that's the whole goal. We're trying to make the next one better each time. And I think, people in the community would attest to that.
Easy.
Yeah, who was at the first showcase? That is a question.
Eugenie was in there.
Eugenie was at the first showcase?
I think so, or she woke up and came in or something. I forget. Something.
I'm talking the very first one.
Oh, the very first showcase.
Yeah.
I thought you meant live stream, like a live jam.
Yeah. The original, when we started doing the monthly stream, we were calling it at that time the Artist Showcase. Now we're kind of calling it our song launch parties. So that's the update there.
Even I forgot about that. Damn.
I could probably pull it up and go back and see if
you've got a good memory, brother.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see who was all in the first one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're always improving. Pickle says, "Yo,
Pick, Mr. Pick."
Pickle's been here from the start. Ain't that the truth? Maggie, Carrie, what are you guys doing? What the heck's peanut butter?
And you know what? The band's on a long journey too. I'd say if you're in here now, you're still early, because
Oh yeah,
we got no plans on stopping, and the band's growing like a weed every day.
we're warming up.
Yeah, we're just warming up. That's why I'm dressed Italian presently.
Yeah, look at this Italian
Because
bastard.
Clarke's warming me up.
Yo, get the chest hair out, dude. That's true Italian.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I could kind of grime it up a bit.
Pull it down. Yeah.
Okay, buddy, I'm not going further. Brittany, yeah, we should be able to help you out. Make sure to see that join button. I think you might have to be subscribed, so make sure you are subscribed.
Carrie, you're an OG. That's enough. True OG.
Yeah, Carrie.
Jolly
yeah,
reviews. The feat was fun.
My man Jolly. Let's go. Feel like it's been a while since we talked. The feat was fun.
This is a sophisticated night for us, I feel. Like we're
this is a higher end.
you guys are getting a higher end, less bombed band tonight. We're going Italian, right?
Felicia, your band in this community keeps me going for real. Hey, let's go. We're here for you.
Wait for it. Let's go.
Oh, man, dinger. Yeah, we're here for you guys. If you want to reach out anytime, not only to us, but to all the other amazing people that are in the chat or in the community. If they got a star beside their name, there's about a 100% chance that they're a beauty. So,
yeah,
feel free to message them. They're like totally awesome people.
approved. ATSF approved people.
Right.
Let's go.
Oh, Jeff. So he goes, so that
Jeff.
means no messed up poll.
Jeff's used to it.
Yeah, I actually think he's going reverse psychology on you.
Yeah, he wants
you to do it. He wants you to do it.
He wants it how much? Woo.
Let him think too. I know that Clarke needs air. He needs to breathe.
Do we do how much is on live YouTube though? Or do we do them in Patreon? Let's go.
We've only done it on Patreon and like for the members' lives. You start doing a Clarke how much on public YouTube, and next thing you know, they're banning you.
Yeah, we'll get banned.
Like if he starts trying to get into his grimy stuff,
which I feel like I can't do it unless it's grimy.
Curry called it out.
Oh. That's straight Italian. There's probably grapes in those trees.
I know. I'm in Little Italy.
This Italian theme has gotten out of control tonight.
Do we have any Italian friends in the house?
By the way,
Heritage. Don't get banned, says Maggie. Yeah, no, I know. There's one guy here on my right side who will get us banned real easy.
We'll save that for the Patreon inner circle. We can't be doing that on YouTube.
You know what you could? Oh man, there's a train going by. Is that super loud for you guys?
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's not picking it up.
Wow. Well, that's interesting. What was I saying there?
You were saying you were Italian.
I know, but now I can't remember. The train distracted me. I was going to mention something specific, but either way.
Way she
Kayla,
goes, right? Wait. David wasn't ready for how much tonight.
Oh, that's what it was. It was in regard to your how muches. I was saying, yeah, if we do it on public live, you're going to have to tone it down pretty heavily. That's what
I feel like I'm limiting myself though, but I can go a bit PG.
I know, and the thing is you usually only go sickening.
Our entire community is adapted to pushing it to the next level with our how much questions. That is true.
It's like a hard callus they've developed against like the puke emojis were higher in the beginning, and now they've lessened a little bit.
Now they're betting under the price.
Recently. You've led them to lower prices. I think inflation's hitting us all pretty hard, and now you're starting to kind of like you're in their ear every Sunday, giving them a how much, and they're going, I got to start lowering my prices.
They're sitting on it all week long, thinking about it, going, maybe I would lower my price.
And there's one man they do it for.
Who? Yeah, let's go. In the chat.
Let me get some drum emojis in the chat right now. If you would do these, how much is for your main man, Kyle Clarke?
Yeah, let's go. Look at this chat. This is awesome. You guys are chilling. Carrie's going hard. Carrie's with me on the lower pricing. I love it. We love the low amounts. It's good. Quick money though. Quick money.
Oh. So
you want a PG how much?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. This one's actually from Kyle the other day. I'm stealing it. This was a good one. How much to wake up every morning with a salt and pepper shaker and you twist it into your eye for the rest of your life? So you wake up and you put salt and pepper into your eyes with the fresh or ground, whatever you want.
How many shakes into the eye?
Just one big one. 1, 2, and then you grab the pepper. 1, 2 into your eye.
Oh man,
I took it from this legend last week, and that was a hard one for me to pick, actually.
Yeah, so every morning you crack salt and pepper straight into your eyes every morning,
forever. So
yeah, permanently for the rest of your life. So you're 80 years old, cracking salt and pepper into your eyes every morning. So it's a life commitment for the rest of your life. Now, yeah, it's like, will you go blind from that?
All right, you don't go blind. There's no eye damage. That's the criteria for this. How much? Your eyes stay the same somehow. They wouldn't in reality, but they're staying the same.
You've got an eye doctor healing you.
No, there's no. Your eyes are good. You just have to feel the pain every morning. As soon as you open your eyes, you crack the pepper and salt in there.
The rest of my life, I almost feel like it would have to be in the millions because it's so, because it's a lifetime commitment. Unless you go on a per day.
I'd do it. I'd do it for 200
per day rate, baby.
200 a day. That's mine. 200 a day.
No, you're higher than that.
$100 pepper, $100 salt.
Yeah, but you got to salt and pepper both eyes.
Well, 200 is my lowest. I like to keep it low.
We got some pretty low prices here. $350. And it says tree. Banger Plaza.
Jolly's going $3 million. Let's go.
Felicia 10 mil. Yeah, I'm kind of up in the high range there. If it's a one-time payment.
Pickle's making me re-question my amount. $1 a day, actually. Not at that.
Just yeah, when someone undercuts you, you start it's like an emotional you think to yourself for a second, hold on, I thought I had the lowest price around here.
Yeah. I'm trying to underbet Pickle.
We might have just found a lower priced person than Clarke's Answers who would do most things for free. It's hard to even get a price out of him.
Cheers, y'all.
Maggie, you're out of your mind. That is the idea. Yeah, that's the idea of hanging around here. Let's not forget poop toilet. Oh, we want to stay away from Clarke. Will start kind of. He's sensitive on that topic.
We save that for Patreon and Inner Circle. You guys get the best how muches, by the way.
Yes, they do. And next Sunday, we'll be hanging out again.
I think Saturday, Saturday, me and Kyle.
Oh, I know. There's something going on.
Man, so we might be doing this again Saturday. This random one-off kind of drinks are flowing, and we come on and shoot the shit.
Yeah, and Clarke will be salt and peppering his eyes on Saturday's stream, just for everyone to see.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to put our money where our mouth is. A few donations probably is the only way we'll get that.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
finish the night off with a cat carry combo or something like that. You do a shooter or something.
A cat carry combo.
Carry cat is the order.
Oh, this guy's reversing it. He's calling it a carry cat now.
Cat carry cat. I think it was carry cat.
No,
but
it's cat carry. That sounds.
Is it cat carry?
It's a cat carry combo.
And I'm forgetting now. It's.
Maybe it is carry cat now. You got me tripping.
I think it was carry cat.
I think originally it was carry cat, but cat carry. Now cat carry sounds worse. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a carry cat.
Rashanda and Maggie, look, they're splitting it. Cat carry cat. The community forgets too.
We've just we've gone too deep on these.
I swear it was carry cat.
It's carry cat OG when it first started, and then I just got confused over time.
They both came in like it was to give a bit of context. We were on this live stream, I think, and then both Carrie and Kat donated to the band simultaneously, and we were freaking out, and then it just came to me. I was like, oh, the Carrie Cat combo, and then it just became this permanent thing with two amazing friends and supporters of the band. If you haven't met Carrie and you haven't met Kat, then you might be missing. Yeah,
you're missing out. Legends.
I feel bad for you if you don't. So you got to make sure
they're the best.
And Carrie's right there.
There she is, Carrie.
I think we're missing Kat though tonight. Maybe
Kat said she was gonna come in, but I guess maybe she had to go sleepy time, different time zone, Australia.
Yeah, fair enough. What a world.
Kat's just not in the chat. Maybe she's having trouble logging in or something, or she can't talk right now. I know there's always the weird YouTube thing where if you open an app, if you have an iPhone, and you hit the YouTube icon if you have Samsung, and that brings you into your logged in profile so you can chat if you didn't know. A lot of people don't know how to get in here to chat, so it's that's how you do it. You have to be logged in your app on YouTube if you want to chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's driving. David knows. Nice.
Alicia, what up? Val, so much happened after we met up. And that I will say is definitely like one of the most rewarding parts about being in the band is like getting to unite people on our music, music in general. And then, Carrie and Valerie are hanging out on the side or, going to shows, doing all sorts of that stuff. So really is cool to see you guys supporting each other. Brittany, let's get a cheers. I think she figured it out. Welcome to level 2.
Brittany, level 2.
Hey, Kat, you know the As the Structure Fails community loves you harder than ever before. You know that, right? Because they're in chat right now, giving you some love.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of, anyone hear from Rick?
No, Rick. Yeah, Rick's been a bit quiet lately.
I talked to him. I don't know. Maybe was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? I think on Discord.
Oh, okay, yeah, he might be going more Discord, where I'm more Patreon, seeing the DMs. But he DM'd me about 2 weeks ago on Patreon, I think, and that was cool.
Oh, he was chatting in Patreon today. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, Eugenie, one time we'll have to do a French song. That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be some Despised Icon stuff going down. You guys know the band Despised Icon? A French metal band?
Yeah, and where's our buddy Richard? Someone's got to tell this guy that we missed him today. Mr. Barsky,
Mr.
absolute
Barsky.
beauty,
Yeah, he's a legend.
full legend. So
Yeah,
you
that
guys make sure.
metal night was sick, Pickle. So sick, dude.
Okay, you met Rick at Metal Night.
Oh yeah, that
Very
makes
cool.
sense. That makes sense. Yeah, he would have been at Metal Night because he was coming to our shows around that area at the time.
Oh, look at this is unbelievable. You know,
Yeah,
we get shredded a good part of the year around here in Canada, and then you get like heavenly 4 months, and then it fades quick.
yeah, this is over like this. Gone.
Oh, ridiculous.
Canada's you appreciate the summers much more than anyone else.
Yes. And it also makes you think about concerts too. Makes you think about going out. Makes you think about taking off work, and then the problem with some of these jobs that, everyone's working is that they're like, oh, we're super busy in the summer. So they're calling you in and it's like prime time, like beautiful outside, and you want to kind of enjoy the day.
Oh,
And then they're calling you in and it's like, ooh,
nothing worse.
I'm giving you guys, So long story short, what I'm saying is make sure you call in sick, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Go into debt, call in sick to enjoy
Go into debt, call in sick. Miss the payments. You do you.
YOLO.
Of course, don't actually, but every once in a while, you got to do what you need for your own. You got to take care of yourselves. They say it on the planes. You got to put your mask on first before you start helping other people with their masks. So that's what we support. Make sure you take care of yourselves. And I also see people in the community checking in. They're going hardcore, going, whatever it might be. Hey, haven't heard from Carrie in about 5-6 days. And then it's like, it just shows people care, and they're checking in on everyone. So that's what we want to do.
Hell yeah.
Assist yourself before other passing. There it is, Brad. You corrected my sloppy English.
Yeah, brush up on that, bud.
And did Kat just join? Kat, let's go. Good to have you here. We missed you. We were calling you out.
Oh, we were.
You
We
boys need to
needed
get down to London. You'll get my barbecue.
Ooh.
I know. We 100% do, my friend. Tear up there's in Canada, in two of the provinces, Ontario and Quebec, there's a big strip of very populated cities. And those are all the ones, including London, that really make sense for touring. So, like you could maybe do Windsor, London, Niagara, Toronto, Oshawa, Kingston, Ottawa, Montreal, and Quebec City. So you can basically hit all of those cities all within approximately like 2 to 5 hour drives. You can get to all those cities. So it's really a good location. And that's where 2026 is, where Clarke and I think we're going to be getting out on the road.
That's right. And Kat says, I was driving with my 2-year-old niece singing The Wheels on the Bus.
That's legit.
That's a good person right there. Hanging out with your niece, singing the kids' songs. Love it.
And just a little bit earlier, concerts are always on my mind. That's right, David. That's the way to be, man.
Best way to connect.
Shannon, haven't been to a concert in forever. Really in need of one. Aren't we all? Aren't we all in need of a 10 out of 10 concert? Rich is here. Where is this guy?
Richie.
There he is, man. Missed you guys. I've been so busy lately. We missed you, Rich. Can't believe that you made it in. Carrie, if you called him out, you are just a champion. Rich has been in the community how long? A year? Maybe more?
I think so. About that, yeah.
Maybe more. It's amazing how time flies, and specifically in my own mind, it's like the COVID years just don't count. Like 2020 and 2021 are just, they cease to exist in my mind. And also, I think that's because I didn't make as many memories like as you do each year. It's almost like you were inside, or depending on where you lived, they were going to lockdowns and all sorts of stuff. So, how close to London to Toronto? 3 hours, 2 hours, maybe. Depends on traffic. Come to USA if you can, California. Hey, man, we are hoping to next year. Just need the right opportunity. Ivana, gonna need my passport next year. Yeah, that would be cool to also have you guys come up to our homeland and check it out. What about Laval? Eugenie, yeah, you could play there, but primarily, like a lot of tours would mainly hit the Quebec City and Montreal primarily. Eugenie, are you closer to Quebec City? I believe it is. Clarke, maybe you know better. Or is she closer to Montreal?
I think closer to Montreal. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I'm not a geographical master here.
Yeah, you should be.
I know.
You know,
Being a drummer.
you're on drums here, dude. We hired you on for the geography here, dude.
Yeah, I was right. Look, I knew my geography.
Montreal, she says. Okay. And we met. Did we meet at the Montreal show?
Carrie, yeah, me too. Rough.
I don't know if Eugenie was able to make that show or not. I can't recall, but she'll tell us.
Cat coming to Canada. What's this?
Bam!
Let me like that. Woo!
Thumbs it up. Yeah.
Cat's
You
a
know what?
Canadian.
It's gonna happen. I know it will. One of these days.
We'll adopt you.
Yeah. I don't think you adopt fully grown adults, but we'll do it anyway. We will find a way to adopt an adult. We'll figure it out somehow.
We'll raise you.
Steven, I'll come to Canada. Yeah. Once we send out like a final email for the private event, I think we're going to have some changes in there, just so you guys know. We've got some changes to our schedule and a bunch of stuff going on. So what we're going to do for the private event, where we're inviting anyone that's in the community to come out to Canada and hang out with us. We're going to send a final email with a deadline probably, and that'll be it. So look out eventually for that email. I don't know when we'll get to that, but it should be like, before the end of summer, guaranteed. We'll send out like the final email.
Oh yeah. Yo, we gotta adopt some people in here, it looks like.
I know. So you and me are gonna be fathering a lot of people here, pal. This
cool.
is
It's cool.
And you know what? Too, we'll be the first to adopt adults. And it'll be like, how do you have so many kids? And we go, Clarke and I just adopted the whole community. We've got 400 each.
We adopted Rich Barsky, man.
Yeah, we adopted Rich, Kat, Rachanda, David, Jolly, Maggie, Felicia. We just did something that no one else has ever done before.
Yeah.
And Brad, of course.
And Brad will come in and help with the fatherly advice. He'll help.
And I know that we were talking about Caesars the other day with the community, weren't we?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Americans don't know what a real Caesar is. If you guys know what a Caesar is, let us know in the chat. If you don't, say you don't know what the heck it is. It doesn't matter. I think you guys are used to Bloody Marys. And we're about to show you what a real Canadian Caesar looks like.
I know some of the gang. I showed some of the gang who was here.
We are Caesar connoisseurs, me and Kyle. That's our hangover medicine right there. When you wake up and want to die, you crank one of those and life's all right.
Okay.
Bloody Marys are gross. I honestly don't like Bloody Marys, but when you add that clam in there, that little bit of clam, as Kat and Carrie like to talk about, it just it makes it that much better.
Okay, so I guess now I'm making it.
Oh, I guess he's gonna make us a live Caesar. Oh, he's got the rimmer. And if you guys don't know what rimmer is, it's a salt and pepper style mix that you wet the rim of your cup and then spin it on it to get a nice thing to lick while you drink your Caesar. They mix well.
And check it out. Something we had from Eugenie.
Oh, Eugenie.
She actually sent us these pure maple syrup candies.
We're gonna have to fucking get into those.
And it's a maple leaf.
Ooh.
Hardened maple syrup, which is pretty interesting.
Probably decently healthy too, because it's natural.
Yeah. Well, there's only one ingredient.
Hey, you might have just found our band's new treat, because we like the healthy stuff sometimes, unless we're
All
drinking.
right. So basically, you take this salt and you put it on a plate a little bit.
The Americans are going, this is nasty.
Now, I don't have.
Yeah, we don't have lemon. We don't have lemon or lime.
And you get these.
Yo, but you could wipe it in the pickle juice. You could use the pickle juice.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it in here.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so this is
pickle.
what I'm gonna do.
You're going to get pickle all fired up in the chat.
I know. We're right up his alley right now.
This is a pickle live. You're lucky you're in here, buddy.
Yeah, we should be charging for this.
Oh my god. It's the dumbest shit. But
basically the dumber it is, the more we like it.
The more people relate, I feel. But you gotta get I'm not getting stimulated on the making of this. You need better footage. You're too far away.
Hold on 1 second. I'm coming over there.
I want to see what's going on around here.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Oh. A Caesar in the making. Look at that. Look at it.
There.
That's a good job.
That's a good amount. Some people go super heavy. I don't usually like it that heavy. That's usually enough for me. A little bit of salt on there. Then cubers.
Ooh. Oh. Mmm. Look at that. Oh. That's a pickled bean, by the way, if you don't know.
So that is those right there.
Free advertising for Clamato and Extreme Bean.
We should be charging these guys.
Yeah, they've been getting free advertising. This is bullshit.
What is going on around here?
I guess they've helped us write some good records, actually, so we owe.
Kat, that's hilarious you say that because my grandmother actually gave me these plates. So these are like ancient plates from my grandmother.
That's sick. Keep it in the family, man. Keep them going.
And I also got something else actually from her, which is kind of cool. I have this bottle opener that just was in her kitchen. Since 1875, the greatest value in ginger ales.
So the ginger ales used to have a pop top.
Yeah, most of them did, right? Most of them were in bottles.
That's solid. Your grandma knew what was up.
And the test. Oh. Jiminy Crickets.
Yeah, exactly. That makes full sense.
This is where the Canadians start coming out and supporting me on this here.
Can we get a close up on you actually sipping it a little bit better, please? Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
You like getting in close, don't you? I'm gonna do that for you too. I didn't do that for anyone else but you.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Why don't you drive over to my place?
Because that would be called a DUI.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you a DUI here, buddy.
Let us know if I should get a DUI in the chat, please.
Let's start a Oh my goodness.
That shit.
Oh,
Go now before it's too late.
I know, this is his only chance.
Yeah. Daniel remains. What's he saying about a rim job to a glass?
Metal music is evil. Rim job to a glass.
We're making Caesars and we're in a metal band. Who would have thought?
Oh, dude, some days, you know, you can't do much, but you bust out a C's and you call her a day.
Ain't that the truth?
Some days are better than others. 2024 was a bit rough. It was a grind. But overall, it was part of the process. And more or less, we wrote the entire Cry for Mercy album in 2024. So that was part of that grind, you know, to put that whole record together was like a, you know, big undertaking, and, you know, a lot went into that. So if you do have the album, you're awesome. So what I will say is that if you didn't pick up the CD, then you got to wait. It's one song at a time on Spotify, if that's where you're listening.
Oh yeah, one song a month, roughly. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, did I misspeak?
No, you just said one song at a time, and I just gave them some data on how long they have to wait. CD is absolutely amazing, Valerie. Thank you.
Let's go.
We worked hard on that. We did a cabin retreat that was super fun, and it was a party in this cabin, and we finished so much stuff on the record there. Some of it was songs we had written a little bit before that, and then we came together in this cabin and we got it done. It was a cool experience.
A lot of we did Choices We Regret, which is actually the next song that comes out after
Hell and High Water.
Hell or High Water.
Yeah.
So that song specifically, I remember we spent a long time on that song at the cabin.
Oh yeah, it turned out awesome.
And we also did a good amount of Take My Life there too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were writing a lot of the rap and metal verses and stuff that we were working on.
Yeah.
Osiris did take a long time. I remember that.
Oh yeah, the Inner Circle and the Patreon gang was gonna kill us if they didn't get that track.
Yeah, we teased it too many times.
Yeah.
It took a while to get it perfect though. Like we didn't want to release it when it had problems, and we're quite perfection with our music, and if we don't want to release it, we don't. But Osiris definitely took that little extra time.
Yeah. And because we changed the mix from when they heard it, the mix was changed.
Huge, way different.
So even though
And
they,
some vocal parts. I feel like we changed some vocal parts in it too. At the end, we came in and did a little bit of fix-ups on
possibly,
the
yeah.
vocals. Yeah.
Osiris might be my favorite, though. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that was a cool one.
It's unique. I feel like it's different from our usual, which is awesome. We love experimenting. Oh.
Violin playing, right? That was a big, Oh yeah, come on, do it again. And what I do like about it is that one takes a while to hit. It's slowly bit like it hits, but it doesn't get into like that crazy beat down until like 2 minutes in. Because it goes simplicity, right? Down, 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 down. And then finally, like 2 minutes in, you get to the do 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 do.
Yeah, the vocals start coming in, and everybody's getting into it.
Roll down, da da da.
Then it dives. Yeah.
You know what? Some of my favorite parts on the album, ending breakdown on Osiris is hideous. Absolutely hideous. I love it. Also, Poison Drip. There's a beat down in there that's so nasty. What part is it? I built my world on your deceit. Now it's crumbling at your feet. Yeah. No, it's crumbling. No, it's underneath my feet. That's the lyric.
That's it.
And then it's anyway, that breakdown, and then also Farewell. I think it's second course, or I can't remember, but there's a part in Farewell, there's a break, just going off the top of my head here, but that last part in Farewell, when that chorus hits and the screams come in and the cleans, it's just like those three parts really stand out on the album.
Yo, thanks guys. I'm glad you like the drumming in Soul Drown. That's fucking cool. It's super fun to play. That's probably one of my favorite songs to play on drums by far on the new record.
Cool.
But yeah, Kyle, you're right, man. Fucking Farewell.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is beauty.
I know.
Undesired. Undesired. We might be doing a re-release of our 2018. We've been thinking about it. So that'd be cool. So
maybe even with like featured bands, we were thinking possibly like maybe we could remix the 2018 album and possibly get like some vocalists out there on the songs, people that, maybe you guys could have some recommendations of bands that could do some of the screams on the 2018. There's 7 tracks on there total, Undesired being one of them.
Yeah, and that's the self-titled record, I think. Yeah. Is it labeled 2018 or is it labeled self-titled record?
It's just labeled as The Structure Fails.
It was our first record, really.
Yeah. So you'll see, like...
that one. If you know that record, we're going to be remixing, remastering, and hopefully adding some new inspiration into the songs by working with bands we love and teaming up on some songs together.
So that'll be cool to see that.
Thomas Clement, I know it. Yeah.
And yeah, you know what? Brad, you're calling me out totally. Cry for Mercy. Yeah, that one. The ending breakdown of Carter does it. He goes, "Cry for mercy," and then we both come in on "and burn." It's just ultimate heaviness. Like, I can't wait to play that live, dude. Cry for mercy. And you're going to be breaking cymbals and sticks right on that beat down with those pipes. I know overall it might actually be my favorite, but it is so hard, because we spent so much time, and obviously they all mean something different in a different way. Poison Drip makes me cry.
You'll be crying for mercy, all right.
Yes, Farewell makes me cry, says David. Felicia, one of my favorite too. Yeah, the cry for mercy. Da, 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 da. That's straight tough guy when that beat down comes in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was such a fun song writing it, man. Jake was fucking we were drinking, I think, during the end of the song when we were writing the very end breakdown. We were having whiskeys heavy, and I think we decided to keep that breakdown Jake wrote in it, which was so cool.
Oh yeah. Jake's contributions were sick.
Oh, Jake's a legend, and he's don't worry, he's hanging around with the boys. We'll be partying soon with him. Actually, I was calling him today. You think he's coming out for the live stream next, so that'll be fun.
The 21st.
Yeah. He said this weekend he couldn't come out to party with me and you, just solo. But the next weekend after, he said, "Let's fucking go."
David's got "Cry for Mercy" as his ringtone.
That's so sick. I got to do that too. That's a good ringtone.
Imagine like you're just sleeping at night and you're just awoken to me going, "Cry for mercy."
That's the best way to wake up.
And you're just sleeping. Oh.
Then your nightmare gets worse.
Oh my god! Yeah, that would. David, what part, or is it the intro? What part? I owe Jakers a night of drinks. Yeah, that's right, Brad.
Jakers is a legend.
Once he's on stream, you got to try and put him on his back.
We're gonna get him on his back next stream. He's a beaut, man.
We'll sabotage him.
Oh yeah, we'll ruin his life.
Clarke will go, "Oh, it's a single buddy," and he's got 4 in there.
Oh yeah. But fuck, this has been awesome. Hell yeah, guys.
Yeah,
good, my brother. Yeah, this has been a good live stream.
Absolutely.
Out.
That was a fun time. Wolfie, Brad, Carrie, Felicia, Eugenie, Valerie, David, all the gangsters, all the crew. You got a big warning for tomorrow. If Clarke and I are or not tomorrow, Saturday. If we're hanging, we're going to be getting into some trouble. And then that means we probably got to do a live stream. So Saturday night, you guys put the pressure on us because Clarke loves pressure. So do it for him.
I'll be in there. If you pressure it, I'll be there.
Yeah. So continue the pressure, continue the love, stay metal from your brothers. And as the structure fails, Kyle and Clarke.
Peace.
Peace out.